Hello, diligent homemakers. It is so exciting that many of you are learning about the Journal newspaper. This is the newspaper that comes in your mailbox and is written by and for homemakers and homesteaders. So many people, I hear this over and over. Oh, Miss Katie, where has this been? Why have I not heard about this? So we've been trying to tell you about it a little bit more so that more people will hear, and they're so excited to be hearing about this. So it occurred to me that you might not know how we publish the newspaper. The Journal newspaper that goes out 6 times a year to your mailbox is a community effort, a Heritage Ways community effort of homemakers and homesteaders really worldwide. Homemakers and homesteaders worldwide are welcome to contribute or write for the Journal. The only thing that I write is the front page. Everything else is contributed. We have a staff who are a group of people who commit to writing, and that's what defines each person as a staff member. But anybody is welcome to submit content to the Journal newspaper. So what happens is when I get a subscription, someone subscribes to the Journal, that comes to me, Miss Katie at Heritage Ways. So I actually send that information on to Danny in Alabama. Danny takes care of all the sub questions, anything you might have. So that's why when you ask me the questions about subscriptions, I have to ask her. And I encourage you to go ahead and bypass me and ask her to begin with. That's very helpful for all involved. Then when the content is sent in to us for the Journal, each issue of the Journal, that content actually is forwarded to our editor, Amanda, who is in Ohio. The content in the past has come from as far away as England and other places, but this year the content is coming from as far away as Canada and goes right to Amanda, and as far away as California and all kinds of areas in between. Amanda is the layout editor and the general editor, the main editor of the newspaper. She'll send it to me to look over, but I only usually have maybe one or two suggestions. And then Amanda sends me the ready to print version, and from there I take it and run with it. Now, after Amanda, our editor, emails me the document that's ready to print, I will go ahead and start printing that, and I roughly print every time. It's roughly 5,500 pages. That's front and back. So over 5,000 pages that I'm printing, and we do this on a Brother printer. It's a black and white printer. This is the second one we've had, and I'm just waiting on it to print, and then I take it over to the stapler and I staple it with the saddle stapler. I fold every one of the journals by hand. I want to make sure they're all just exactly as aligned as I can make them. And sometimes the printer prints pages that are kind of folded. I sometimes send those out. It depends on how folded the papers end up being. And sometimes I'll just give those away as samples. So we have to install a new toner about every 1.5 issues of printing newspapers. And Mr. Patient is the materials buyer, so he takes care of purchasing that. And the toners are roughly, well, they're well over $100 every time we buy one. Then my family, Mr. Patient, little Missy, and little Music Man help to stamp the envelopes. They've never complained. We always know, hey, it's journal week, so we know that's what we do. So we put the 2-ounce stamps on there, and those stamps are climbing up in cost. It's crazy because our stamp costs have increased several times in the 5 years we've had the journal. It's almost absurd. And so we have to pay for a 2-ounce stamp, and then we have the envelopes that we mail the journals in, so it'll be protected when it's time for you to pull it out on your front porch and read it. So Danny in Alabama, our subscription manager, sends through Avery.com. She sends all the labels, the document for Mr. Patient to print the labels. So she sends that to him. and he prints those labels off, and then the kids help put the labels on the envelopes. However, I go through all the labels and I pull out all the international subscriptions because, yes, we do send internationally, and I pull all those out and so that we make sure we put the international stamps on the right envelopes. Also, I go through and highlight with a green marker all the subscriptions that this is their last issue. So that was asked by y'all. You wanted to know when was your last issue. So if you get a subscription or a journal, and on the label at the top left it has a date and it's highlighted in green, that means it is your last issue. So it's time to either renew, or it's just giving you a courtesy notification that your PayPal subscription is about to renew. So we have more than one way to subscribe, and therefore there's more than one way for the subscriptions to renew. If you've subscribed through PayPal, you do nothing. It's just automatic. I can't stop that for you. I can't change that for you because I don't have access to your PayPal account. If you have subscribed by sending in a check to Heritage Ways, then you would have to send in another check for the renewal. So that is a little bit about how to renew your subscription. Another way to know if this is your last issue is that Mr. Patient has created a sticker that goes on the back flap of the envelope. If this is your last issue, we make sure to put that sticker on the back flap of your envelope so that you will have the two ways of knowing the highlighted date on the front and the sticker on the back. If you still have questions, Danny in Alabama is just as sweet as she can be to help answer those questions. Just a note here that none of us are paid any sort of a salary. All the money that is made for the journal, from the journal, all the subscriptions, all the ad revenue goes directly into producing the newspaper, because it is quite a little bit of an expensive endeavor, and it is costly with the printer, the toners, the paper, the envelopes, the stamps, the labels, and the staples. So it is quite a costly endeavor, but those of us who do it because we love it and we believe in it. And the journal is in its 5th year of publication and going strong, and we don't see any kind of, we're not stopping anytime soon. And then, of course, the best part is taking it off to the post office, because it's kind of like, you're delivering your baby at that point. So that's kind of the best part, is taking it off to the post office. Mr. Patient always makes sure he gets the tubs from the post office so that he can deliver those in an easy manner. I'll drop links down below for you to check out any information if you want to read more about the journal, if you want to subscribe to the journal, or if you'd like to purchase one sample of the journal, you can do that as well. I'm going to drop all those links down below. And of course, anytime I'm at the post office, I stop to see if I have any mail from you. And thankfully, I've heard from many of you lately, as you have accepted my invitation to send me some mail just to see if my new post office box is working. So I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you count your blessings. The next journal will be coming up very soon, so look in your mailbox. Talk to you later.